latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
US and Canada have agreed to keep their borders closed for non-essential travel till June 21st. However, essential cross-border services will continue, as much of Canada's essential food supply either comes from or via US. US President Donald Trump has said that he's considering imposing a halt on travel from Brazil. Brazil has the world's third highest number of infected people. Australia welcomed international support for an independent inquiry on COVID-19 pandemic as China placed tariff on Australian barley. The evaluation sought by a coalition of African, European and other countries is aimed at reviewing the lessons learned from the WHO's coordination of the global response to COVID-19, but would not look into the origins of the virus. Russia is awaiting ventilators delivery by the US as the latter had promised to start delivering medical ventilators to Russia by this week. Russia has world's second highest COVID-19 cases after the US as the tally breached the 3 lakh mark. Pakistan has finally repatriated over 270 students from Wuhan. The repatriation came almost 4 months after hundreds of stranded Pakistani students had desperately pled Prime Minister Imran Khan to rescue them. The Bangladeshi government ordered an overnight evacuation of vulnerable people to safety as Cyclone Amphan was fast approaching the country's coastline. The Met Department had said that the world's largest mangrove forest will likely absorb the major brunt of the cyclone. A new study published by Princeton University has stated that higher summer temperatures in the northern hemisphere are unlikely to curb the growth of COVID-19. The study does not rule out the possibility entirely but concludes that the impact of climate on the spread of virus is modest. Hungary has officially banned people from legally changing gender. However, the rights group said that this would only encourage the intolerance and discrimination towards the LGBTQ community in the country. The parliament had voted on Tuesday to stop transgender and intersex people from changing their gender on identity documents. South Sudan's Vice President Riek Machar and his wife Angelina Teny, who serves as the defense minister, has tested positive for COVID-19. Machar has said that he will be in self-isolation for 14 days in his residence.